and welcome to the OECS Link. I am Louise Victor, and in this segment, OECS Interacts, I will be speaking with the Director General of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, Dr. Didacus Jules. Hello, Dr. Jules.
Hi, how are you?
I am good, thank you. Dr. Jules, with the pandemic wreaking havoc on a global scale, how do you think we have responded to the challenges of COVID-19 in the region?
First of all, let me say that at the level of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, the collaboration has been exceedingly tight among the member states. And we were not totally unprepared for this disaster, although it was not anticipated. And I say this because the basis of our response goes as far back to the Ebola outbreak, if you recall, when there were fears of an Ebola pandemic across the world. The OECS ministers of health started meeting on a weekly basis, using virtual means, interestingly, because it would have been too costly to meet face to face. Using Zoom, we met weekly over a period of a year, I think, and several actions proceeded from those meetings in preparation for the possibility of an Ebola outbreak in the region. So we had, for example, the training of 50 specialists from all across the OECS in infectious disease management at Pedro Curie Institute in Cuba. We had the support of Cuba in the preparation of a Cuban SWAT team in readiness in the event that there was an outbreak, that within 12 hours they could be flown to wherever that outbreak occurred. The OECS pharmaceutical procurement immediately went about procuring personal procurement equipment and gear for personnel who will be required to be at the front line. So these measures, in a sense, preceded although, as I said, we didn't anticipate the COVID, those arrangements have helped. So there have been weekly meetings of OECS heads for the coordination of efforts. We started off with the immediate effort by the OECS to extend joint procurement to personal protective equipment, gear. We will also reach out to the International Atomic Energy Agency, the IAEA, for testing equipment. They have some of the most sophisticated and reliable testing equipment. One piece of that laboratory equipment is to be given to each of the member states, and I believe Antigua and St. Kitts have already received theirs. The others are in transit, as well as the procurement of test kits. And the OECS heads have been articulating with the CARICOM heads. The OECS health unit has been convening health authorities at all levels. So the chief medical officers, laboratory directors, and so on are in touch with each other, exchanging information in real time. You would have seen that last week we launched a hub which provides very detailed information in one location, all specific to the OECS. So on that hub, you would see the latest statistics for the OECS as a whole compared to global and regional statistics. You will also see there the, the official pages of CAFA, the OECS, and the official pages for each member state. So as we have said to policymakers, this should be your coffee reading, early morning coffee reading, because it is automatically updated as updates are posted. So in real time, you could see what is happening across that space. Then there's been major resource mobilization from donor sources and from regional and international private sector through the Sustainable Development Movement. We have raised a total of 670,000 US or 1.8 million EC dollars as a COVID response from the private sector and donor sources.
Thank you for this very insightful overview, Dr. Jules. And Dr. Jules, COVID-19 is not our only concern at this time. We're currently in the hurricane season. How can we manage these two potentially devastating events as an economic bloc?
Well, first of all, we have been working very closely with CDMA, which, as you know, is the Caribbean's point agency for disaster management, um, to working closely with them to articulate emergency procedures that have been very well tested, especially since Irma and Maria. After Irma and Maria, SEDIMA and the OECS Commission took a real deep dive analyzing what are the lessons coming out of that. Actually, during Irma, I kept a mind map diary of every single thing that was happening from the Commission and the relations with member states, the needs that emerged, the initiatives that were being taken. And these things have helped us a lot in revising the action plan for disaster. Now, as they say, Murphy's Law always strikes because even in all of our hurricane disaster preparations and the known disasters, while there was always the possibility of a pandemic for which we prepared, we were reasonably well prepared on the health front from a health portfolio perspective, i.e., in terms of the planning. We had not anticipated a double whammy of hurricane um, and pandemic. So now, in this period of COVID, there's going to be in the coming week a simulation exercise that will be done under the leadership of SEDIMA and will involve the OECS and all the relevant disaster agencies, looking at ways in which we can manage a possible hit by a hurricane in the current situation that we are in. And it boils down to some very practical and burning issues. So, for example, how do we maintain the health protocols in the event of a hurricane hit in shelters, for example? Because shelters after a hurricane usually are the places where you have a severe crowding of persons who've been rendered homeless by hurricanes. Now, given COVID, how do we manage that situation? We clearly cannot pack those numbers of persons. The positive side of that equation is that all our schools have been closed, so we have the entire education infrastructure empty. Now, God forbid if nothing happens severely to that infrastructure, rather than concentrating people in a couple shelters, we can spread them through the infrastructure of education. But there are a whole lot of details that need to be worked out in terms of the sanitation protocols, the social distancing, and so on, the physical distancing. I have to assure persons, though, that this is a new situation, and although we may not have the answers, all of the answers, the Commission is assiduously working to ensure that our population thrives and eventually survives and eventually thrives in whatever may come.
Dr. Jules, thank you so much for interacting with us. This has been OECS Interacts. I am Louise Richter.
Welcome to OECS Explores with me, Kareem Stanley. Today, we will explore what the new normal looks like around the region. Personally, I have a hard time recognizing people with their masks on, but I must say, as people, we are truly creative and entrepreneurial. Check out some of these creative mask designs. The corporate sector has really made an effort to help communities at the peak of the COVID-19 pandemic in the OECS.
Republic Bank is actively working throughout the OECS to aid in COVID-19 response and recovery. Here is what is happening in just one of the islands, St. Lucia.
We have decided to make a donation, a contribution to the vulnerable groups in our community. So we decided that we would make a token in terms of items, necessities, food items, and household items to the St. Joseph Home for the Elderly, as well as the Holy Family Children Home. Many of these children, they don't have extended families to protect and to provide for them. So by providing the basic items that we've decided to provide, we feel that they will at least have something to take them, to carry them through. No one knows how long the crisis is gonna be with us, but for the time being, if organizations like ourselves can provide that level of support to those vulnerable groups, then they would feel that basic level of comfort and protection.
The Holy Family Children's Home is a shelter for children who have been abused, neglected, or abandoned. Administrator Antonia David explains why the supplies donated by Republic Bank could not have come at a better time.
At the Holy Family Children's Home, we have 12 children at the moment. And, if one of us, either staff or children, gets COVID-19, then it's very risky for our children. So we have not been going out as much as possible. We stay in with them. So it's difficult to go out and do shopping. So the support that we've been getting, we really appreciate it, especially today from Republic Bank.
This donation of grocery items and other supplies by Republic Bank comes as part of its ongoing commitment to serve its community both inside and outside of the traditional banking environment. Other organizations receiving support include Villa St. Joseph Home for the Elderly, the Viewfort Children's Home, and Comfort Bay Senior Citizens Home. Republic Bank will also be providing meals to the staff of the Grosile Polyclinic. Stay tuned for more information on what Republic Bank is doing throughout the OECS, and tune into the weekly OECS program when we showcase another island. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
Caribbean people are famous for our innovative spirit, especially in challenging times. Gourmet cuisine from rations, haute couture from humble fabrics, new musical art forms. Now, COVID-19 is forcing us to think creatively. This is the time for the thinkers, the dreamers, the innovators. A time to dig deep and reinvent your business in the post-COVID era. What are you waiting for? Come chat with us at Republic Bank. Let's work together to turn those dreams into reality. Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
And of course, we would not be where we are if it wasn't for all the people who worked around the clock, leaving their families to make sure that we survived as a society. I would like you to join me in celebrating every single frontline worker who risked their lives to keep us safe. We would like to hear from you. Tell us what's happening in your country and in your community. Email your pictures and videos to media@oecs.int. Should be down there. Or post it on your social media with the hashtag OECSUNION. That is OECS Union. Who knows? You could be featured in our next episode. I am Kareem Stanley. Thanks for watching.
Welcome to OECS Insights, part of the OECS link. I am Alika Frederick, Miss OECS 2019. Today, I want to encourage you to take your health into your hands. We must all be responsible for our health, especially in these times, not just with the COVID-19 pandemic in our region. We must remember that June is the official start of the hurricane season. How can you prepare? Make sure you have a hurricane plan for you and your family. More importantly, if you need to take medication regularly, have an additional supply of medication in a dry, secure place. These are serious times, so make sure you take your medication regularly or when needed. This is especially important for those of us who have chronic diseases like diabetes or hypertension. Take your medication in the right doses, at the right time, and in the right way. Your life matters. It's important to take care of your health. Apart from taking your medication, you need to be active, eat healthy, and protect your mental well-being. I know it can be challenging finding motivation to exercise. With all that is happening, sometimes we forget that exercise can be our escape and help boost our mood. A few minutes regularly can make a world of difference. The foods we eat also affect how we feel. Pick your foods carefully. Personally, I prefer to leave out greasy processed foods because they bring down my mood and make me feel sick. Gardening is a great way to relax, get exercise, and feel great. Give it a try. Thanks for joining me, Ulika Frederick. Link you next time.
Bienvenue pour OECS Parler. Non, moi c'est Louise Victor. Et mon koyola pour semen sala, c'est nettoyer. Pour nettoyer, ou moun ka chene place pop, chene place net. Et que ton COVID sala nou ka viv, est bien important pour nettoyer tout oliwano. Après ça, nous avons causé avec l'autre jeunesse de OECS et nous voulons dire bienvenue pour Melia qui sortit Dominique, Ryan à Grenade et Stéphane qui sortit Guadeloupe. Bienvenue tout le monde. Nous allons commencer avec Melia.
Mais manière qui COVID changé manière nous ka vivre en Dominique, c'est vraiment général. Il y a changé manière nous ka opérer bagay manière bagay té normal il y a changé regarder les venir pour faire business manière business ka opérer laisser business la ka opérer a fait ça a changé de temps yo commencé ouvert pour les yo fermer opération ce business là ça a changé nous avons des manières aussi qui nous a dit depuis famille nous-mêmes ça a changé nous pour faire certainement nous considérer un peu le bagage pour faire certains qui ou pas là ou sortir ou pas mener maladie à want ou puis sur les protéger même famille aussi manière qui nous a dit depuis mon voisinage là ou pas une opportunité pour aller voir un voisine qu'on qui fait avant et aussi manière qui nous a voyager ou qui moun qui a pour transport commun bagage qu'on bosse ça changé aussi le regarder valait moun qui valait passager qui ça allait à son boss ça a changé valait a baissé avec ça même qui a affecté ces moun là qui a couru ces boss là comme ça covid a ni changé manière que nous ka vivre manière bagay teye a changé mais ça nous pour dire aussi que covid mais des bagay qui positive puisque on pile monde qui a vivre mettre certaines traditions qui nous était accoutumé puis mais peut-être nous était perdu nous est-ce qui c'est bagay ça là vivre comme ça il y a un bon bagay qui sorti hors de covid
Merci Emilia et après ça aller Grenade Ryan dis-nous ça COVID déjà fait à Grenade.
Eh bien, la vie moi j'ai changé parce que je ne regarde pour pas attraper le coronavirus là. Eh bien, jeudi jour, je capote un masque, je suis sorti de moi. Les gens qui me connaissent, je ne peux pas secouer la main, je ne peux pas embrasser. Et ça bien ouais parce que ça pas la coutume nous c'est pas comme ça nous t'es parler avant coronavirus moi tini pour catcher la sous c'est petit bagay ça là qui était normal avant corona et ben pour protéger comme moi pour protéger la famille moi moi tini pour faire c'est petit bagay ça là ben la plage pour aller à la plage ben avant la plage était fermée mais actuellement il ouvert depuis environ 6 heures du matin jusqu'à 11 heures du matin mais c'est un bagage qui belle ben parce que il tini moun en pile qui content yo ouvert la plage là.
OK, Ryan. Et après ça nous avons de Stéphane qui est Guadeloupe qui sa manière bagage a changé pays.
Oui, bien bonjour tout le monde. Alors ça se sorti dit là, ça qui arrivé à la Dominique et ça qui arrivé à la Grenade et Sainte-Lucie, c'est même bitin là qui arrivé ici. Alors, le premier bitin qui arrivé, c'est que le gouvernement a dit tout le monde rester à Casazot. Vous ne pouvez pas sortir encore. Si vous n'avez pas faire course, vous pouvez aller. 6 heures pour aller travailler, prend ordinateur, travaille à casa zot pour s'occuper et pour s'occuper pas, nous que bazot on l'argent pendant des mois, mais on peut pas sortir encore. Alors donc tout le monde te paie, tout le monde te paie, tout le monde te mettre masque. D'ailleurs, teni pénurie à masque, pas teni on lot masque, pas teni masque pour tout le monde. Et donc les cas sorti pour faire course par exemple, fournir masque avec un gel alcoolique pour laver mes mains. Et bon, mon te ka gade yo à Danzier, yo te paie, teni une espèce de climat d'oppression en pays là. Et les regarder après 2 mois, yo dit nous le 11 mai, yo dit nous pourrions travailler encore. Mais ça qui était raide, c'était de pas voir famille, pas voir famille, quand on était à casa toute la journée, bon, faut trouver des bidets à faire, avec Timona, avec faire manger, essayer de travailler, les OP, ça pas été facile, pièce pendant 2 mois. Mais à présent, on est la meilleure. Depuis le 11 mai, nous pouvons travailler, nous pouvons sortir, restaurant qui est ouvert bientôt. Villa qui est parti, bitan la qui est ouvert quand il on peut espérer et que ça nous peut espérer aussi, c'est que ça va améliorer finalement.
Ok. Bon, nous avons une autre situation à Solomon, nous, Caraïbes là, parce que nous avons deux saisons cyclone et nous still ni COVID. Quoi jeunesse, ça ou ka chile à ce manière l'autre 6 mois cahier pour Dominique, pour Grenade, pour Guadeloupe, parce que ça c'est des bagages qui ça troppe nous très désolé. Meilleur Stéphane, personne ça parler à ça.
Là, vini pour COVID avec cyclone, saison cyclone 2020. Nous, en Dominique, nous j'attends quoi pour nous faire préparation pour saison cyclone l'année ça là. Nous n'est pas aussi considérer COVID comme ça nous. Là, nous avons fait plan, nous espérons nous avons fait plan pour femmes et nous pour mettre en l'esprit nous aussi COVID avait changé qui COVID en l'entour nous. Enfin, à Dominique, nous avons OIT qui parle contre management chez Shelter, la moun ka aller si jamais on est pour chaper en cyclone. Nous comprenons qui management chez Shelter qui est différent dans les salles, puis encore nous avons dit les plus affaires COVID. Comme ça, nous avons gardé pour manager ces shelters en considération COVID qui a dit qui valait moun qui ça rentrer en ces shelters, valait qui paquet normal. Aussi en considération distance sociale, ça nous qui est social distancing. Là, venir pour moun qui a porté masque, ces shelters pour faire ça en pratique aussi ces places là pour sanitiser pour nettoyer ces places là aussi faire moun ni accès bagay kon sanitizer mais en même temps nous katan qui autorité ka dit si jamais on est pour aller dans un shelter si un cyclone ka vini faire certain qui ça ka fait par préparation ou jani toutes ces bagay ça là pour aller et puis en ces shelter comme ça nous en Dominique nous ka considérer COVID préparation pour saison cyclone 2020 qui j'ai commencé.
D'accord Melia. Stéphane, vous voulez dire avant nous finir causer?
Par rapport à ce cyclone là, ouais, l'année là, ça y dit nous que ça caille l'année très raide, quand il y a un low cyclone, il est très puissant, ça caille raide pour nous et qu'il faut nous préparer nous plus que les autres l'année. Mais pour l'instant, ça qui en nouvelle tous les jours, c'est plutôt Covid. Il faut commencer à parler de cyclones tellement. Ça va venir certainement, mais pour l'instant, aucun voyant qu'a fait. En rapport à ce que nous avons l'habitude, nous connaissons, nous savons que le cyclone qui arrive chaque année, comme chaque année. Donc, mon pour paix, mon plus paix de Covid là. C'est ça on peut dire.
Merci Milia, merci Ryan et merci Stéphane. Nous avons causé un autre semaine et nous avons parlé à l'autre bagage qui a affecter nous autres à la other OECS. Non, moi c'est Louise Victor. Merci pour écouter. And remember to check out OECS Explores, OECS Insights, and OECS Parley, all part of the OECS link. I am Louise Victor. Thank you so much for watching and join us next time.